The Vought V-173, widely known as the Flying Pancake, stands as one of the most unusual and visionary aircraft ever built. Developed in the early 1940s by the American Aerospace Company, Vought under the direction of the innovative engineer Charles H. Zimmerman, whose unconventional approach to aerodynamics led him to design an aircraft with an almost perfectly circular wing that effectively eliminated the distinction between fuselage and lifting surface. This concept was based on the idea that a low aspect ratio wing, if properly engineered, could generate exceptional lift while maintaining stability even at extremely low speeds, a feature that made the design particularly attractive to the U.S. Navy, which was seeking aircraft capable of operating from the short decks of aircraft carriers during World War II. The structure of the V-173 was relatively simple but ingenious, consisting mainly of a lightweight wooden frame covered with fabric, which not only reduced weight, but also made the aircraft easier to produce and modify during testing. While its propulsion system featured two piston engines connected to large propellers mounted on the leading edge of the wing, an arrangement that played a crucial role in its performance by accelerating airflow over the wing surface and thereby enhancing lift and control at low velocities, effectively delaying stall conditions far beyond what was possible in conventional aircraft designs of the time. First flown in 1942, the aircraft quickly demonstrated its unique capabilities, including the ability to take off in extremely short distances, climb at steep angles, and remain controllable even when flying slowly enough that most aircraft would lose lift and become unstable. And according to test pilot Boone T. Guyton, the Flying Pancake exhibited remarkably gentle stall characteristics, often simply settling downward rather than entering a dangerous spin, which made it surprisingly safe and forgiving to fly despite its bizarre appearance. However, the aircraft was not without its limitations, as its top speed was relatively low due to the drag associated with its shape, and the mechanical complexity of its propulsion system introduced maintenance challenges that limited its practicality for large-scale deployment. The V-173 was primarily intended as a proof-of-concept platform for a more advanced and heavily armed fighter, the Vought XF-5U, which aimed to combine the exceptional low-speed handling of the Flying Pancake with much higher speeds and combat capabilities. But as the war progressed and jet propulsion technology rapidly advanced, interest in such unconventional propeller-driven designs diminished, leading to the cancellation of the XF-5U program in 1947 before it could reach operational status. Despite this outcome, the V-173 remains a fascinating chapter in aviation history, not only because of its distinctive disc-like shape, but also because it embodied a bold attempt to rethink the fundamentals of flight, offering insights into airflow control, lift generation, and stall resistance that continue to influence modern research into short takeoff and landing aircraft and experimental configurations. And even today, it captures the imagination of engineers and enthusiasts, alike as a symbol of how far creative thinking and engineering experimentation can push the boundaries of what is considered possible in aeronautics.